Hey, what's going on, guys? Flick here. Welcome back to another episode of the Wolves Career Mode. This is Season 1, Episode 18, and we are in the home stretch. Just 2 episodes left of Season 1, and with us being 4 points clear at the top of the table, we're looking to hang on and secure that league title for the championship. But let's take a look at our calendar for today, but before we do that, if you guys could leave a like on the video, it would be much appreciated, showing your support for this series. But our first match will be a home one against Hull City, and then on the 7th we do have Cardiff City away. I'm going to simulate that fixture. That'll allow us to advance a little bit more quickly and finish up this first season within 2 episodes. We'll still be playing this match against Derby County at home, and then rounding out the episode with another home match against Birmingham. We will start with our monthly squad report, and because we are adding youth academy players to this team, it seems like our squad report is getting longer every single month. So let's get right into it. Norris is the first player to see some growth. He went up +1 since last month, +1 to his balance and +1 to his goalkeeper reflexes. Jack Ruddy went up by 1, +2 to his reactions, +1 to his aggression, and +1 to his kicking. Uba went up by 3, +1 to his strength, +2 to his diving, +3 to his handling, +2 to his kicking, +3 to his reflexes, and +5 to his positioning. Doherty went up by 2 to his reactions and by 1 to his penalties. Afosu-Aye going up by 1 to his attacking positioning, +1 to his ball control, +1 to his heading accuracy. Cody went up by 1 to his crossing and also up by 1 to his marking. Bennett +1 to his slide tackle and +1 to his volleys. Boley went up by 1 to his ball control. House went up by 1 in his overall rating, +1 to his sprint speed, +1 to his jumping, +2 to his interceptions, +1 to long passing, +1 to marking, +1 to stand tackle, and +2 to slide tackle. Miranda went up by 1 in his overall, +1 to his aggression, +1 to his dribbling, and +1 to his heading accuracy. Bath went up by 1 to his aggression, +1 to his ball control, +1 to his dribbling. Amaral went up by 1 in his overall, +1 to his aggression, +1 to his heading accuracy, +1 to his shot power, +1 to his stand tackle, and +1 to his volleys. Now don't mind me, I just need to turn the page on my notes so that we can get to the last couple of players on our defenders. DeLons went up by 1 to his acceleration, +1 to his agility, +1 to his heading accuracy, +1 to his slide tackling. And finally, Vinagre went up by 1 in his overall, +2 to his ball control, and +1 to his long shots. Moving on to our midfielders, Ndiaye went up by 1 to his strength, +1 to his reactions, +2 to his vision, and +1 to his curve. Saiz +1 to his stamina, +1 to his interceptions, and +1 to his free kick accuracy. Neves, although he is injured, he did still see some growth. He went up by 1 to his agility, +1 to his stamina, +1 to his ball control, +1 to his dribbling, +1 to his heading accuracy, and +2 to his slide tackle. Giroud +1 to his crossing, +1 to his finishing, and +1 to his shot power. Gibbs White +1 to his ball control, +1 to his crossing, and +1 to his short passing, +1 to his volleys. And finally, we have Ronan going up by 1 to his jumping, +1 to his attacking positioning, +1 to his ball control, +1 to his dribbling, and +1 to his volleys. Finally, we have our attackers. Podaince +1 to his sprint speed, +1 to his heading accuracy, +1 to his short passing, +1 to his shot power, and +1 to his curve. Meyer went up by 1 in his overall, +3 to his agility, +1 to his jumping, +2 to his attacking positioning, +2 to his dribbling, +2 to his shot power, +1 to his long shots, and +1 to his curve. Enobakari +1 to his acceleration, +1 to his finishing, +1 to his short passing, +1 to his shot power, and +1 to his volleys. Costa +1 to his sprint speed, +1 to composure, +1 to his attacking positioning, +1 to finishing, +1 to short passing, and +1 to long shots. Nazon +1 to reactions, +1 to composure, +1 to ball control, +1 to long shots. Mason went up by 1 to his short passing. Wilson went up by 2 to his ball control and also by 1 to his long passing, +1 to his short passing. Phobie +1 in his overall, +1 to his stamina, +1 to his attack positioning, and +1 to his long shots. Bonatini up by 2 to his sprint speed, +1 to his agility, and +1 to his dribbling. Now to our wingers, we have Cavallero. He went up +1 to his dribbling and +1 to his heading accuracy. And finally, we have Jutza, +1 to his balance, +1 to his crossing, and +1 to his finishing. Onto our Youth Academy prospects, the first being Segura. We scouted him out last month, and his overall used to be a range of 50 to 68. Now it's stabilized at a 59 rating. potential changing from 71 to 94 now to a 74 to 94. The first of the Orianas will be Lino Oriana, changing from a range of 47 to 63 for his overall now to a 54, potential staying the same at 75 to 94. The other Oriana, his overall was at 46 to 62, now it has stabilized at 56, potential changing from a 70 to 94 now to a 73 to 94. Nwapa's overall went up by 1 to a 62, potential changing from 81 to 94 now to an 84 to 94. Uba's also went up by 1 to a 55, potential changing from a 73 to 89 now to a 71 to 85. Dosu went up by 1 to a 55, potential changing from 74 to 90 now to a 74 to 88. Mamawepa stayed the same at 56, potential changing from an 82 to 94 now to an 84 to 94. Fodio stayed the same at 54, potential changing from 77 to 85 now to a 78 to 84. Faria stayed the same at 58, potential also stayed the same at 84 to 90. And finally, we have Noronha. His overall stayed the same at 58, and his potential stayed the exact same at 79 to 85. Not too much has changed for our player training this month. Still 2 spots devoted to Uba, 1 for House, 1 for Costa, and then I've swapped Ronan to give Enabakari a chance to train. We received word that Noronha is looking to cancel his contract because he feels that he's ready for the senior squad, and out of all our youth academy players, he's probably one of the worst ones, so I don't think he's going to make the cut. We're just going to end up releasing him. Here's what the league table looks like going into our first match of the episode against 8th place Hull City. We sit 4 points clear of Reading in second and 9 points clear of QPR in third. With 7 matches left to play, we can potentially secure promotion by the end of this episode. Match congestion has been real lately, and we'll need to rely heavily on our substitutes in this one. As you can see, player fitness is not ideal, and we've even brought in some of our substitute and reserve players into the starting 11, including our fullbacks in Vinagre and Fosu Aye. Hull City will be using a 4-2-3-1 formation for this one. Mind you, we are still using the 4-3-3 holding formation ourselves. We'll try to get the wingers in behind the midfielders and fullbacks. It's a free kick chance for us early, and we'll try to find the runner here. This is Vinagre. Not exactly the person I want in front of goal, but we still have options here around the box. Miranda to find the pass in Jota. We're still trying to score a goal with him ourselves, and he's going to cut this one inside, trying to get that on his right foot, but the defense did well to close him down. This could be a chance for us. Jota holding up the play and allowing our fullback to overlap. We'll try to send it across here to the far post. It's a good cross at that end. It's a decent save from the keeper. I believe that was Prince with the downward going header, and Hull City very lucky not to concede there. We're still looking to answer with that first goal. Connor Ronan on the ball, finding Ndiaye. This will be a chance for Costa to have the effort on his right foot. And that one going just wide of the target. That's the disadvantage of having a left-footed player play on the right. If that was on a strong foot, I think that might have been a goal. We reached the halftime break with things completely level, although we do have the better statistics. 3 shots, 1 on target, and 66% of the possession. We had a few chances there towards the end of the first half. I'll try to keep that momentum going. I already mentioned our need for substitutes in this fixture, and I'm already going to use one of them. Ndiaye will be brought off, and Saiz will be brought on. Nice pass to find Costa, and the drag back nearly works. Costa still on the ball, and he went with the finesse shot with his left foot. We do win a corner kick out of it, and that's exactly what I want here. Just getting the ball in dangerous areas. Unfortunately, the heel-to-heel flick doesn't work for Ronan. Look at this ball. To try to find Costa, and we will reach him. Can he get this finesse shot effort off? What a save from Marshall. That could have been assist of the season, to be completely honest. But I want to hurry up and take this corner kick, because we have all the momentum going for us right now. And they're not marking the runner, so we're going to place the edge. I believe this is Ronan. To have a hit. Takes a deflection on the way. We will hang on to possession, though. And find a Fosu Aye. Now to Cody. And back in the middle to Saiz. Our fresh substitute, able to find the pass in Prince. Now to Ronan. We see the spot on the right side, and Jota's going to hit probably the upper 90 there. This guy is so unlucky. 2 more changes coming through for us. Ronan will be brought off and Gibbs White will be brought on. For the last substitution, it's a tough call. I definitely want to take off either our left winger or right winger. Jota, I feel, has been the better player of the two, so we'll swap in Enabakari for Costa. Now, how are they actually still on the ball here? Luckily, that effort goes wide, but that was just scrappy defending from us, and Hull City have not been clinical. This is Vinagre on the ball, trying to find the pass inside. We do have a Phobie here. Now to Saiz, shielding off the defender, and now finding the outlet pass. We're looking for Enabakari. He's trying to make that run in behind. He does very well to drag that one back. Now to the far post. Can we win this? Jota with the volley effort wide. Phobie's turned his defender. Can he get the shot off? Yes, he can. Marshall with yet another save. He has played big for Hull City, and he's kept him in this match, making 2 or 3 key saves, which could have easily resulted in goals. Should have time for one more attack, though. Phobie looking for options. And we do get a couple of passes going here. Phobie still hanging on to possession. Now finding Gibbs White. He might have an effort here, actually. Oh, this could be it. Phobie in front of goal. Marshall with another save. And fair play to the Hull City keeper. A man of the match performance from him, and even if he doesn't get it, he was Hull City's best player, and I think a draw is a fair result. I'm very happy with these statistics though. 11 shots, 6 on target, 63% of the possession. Most games you will end up winning with those stats. And looking at the player ratings, Prince gets man of the match with an 8.3. Marshall only gets a 7.1. That should definitely be higher. A new scouting report is available from Paraguay. We had a good first month, and we'll see if we can add any more 94 potential players to our youth academy. Unfortunately, that's not the case. A transfer offer also has come through for Donovan Wilson, and I don't see this player breaking into the first team at any point in this career mode, so I am looking to offload him. A couple of deals have fallen through on negotiations, so I'm really just looking to accept whatever offer comes in. We'll see if Crew Alexandra can complete negotiations. This is some unfortunate news. Orellana has decided to terminate his contract, even though we just signed him up a month ago, and I'm pretty sure I didn't receive a notification that he wanted to be promoted in the first place, but oh well. We are keeping a close eye on the league table for the remainder of the season, and going into our match against 13th place Cardiff City, Reading have closed the gap to 2 points, although we have increased our difference from Middlesbrough now to 10 points. A win here would certainly be big, but Cardiff City are in good form, winning 2 out of their last 3 matches, and we start the fixture off pretty weirdly because Jota missed a penalty, but Douglas scores right after that. So we do have a 1-0 advantage 30 minutes into the fixture, and we're hoping to keep it that way. If not, increase that amount. But now into the second half, we have a couple of substitutions going on and several more yellow cards happening for us. Cardiff City get the equalizer. Can we get the late winner? Cavallero picks up an injury. That is not good news, and we again only get a draw from this one. An update on the Cavallero injury. It's not serious, but he'll probably miss 1 match for us. It's good news for us as we go into our match against 7th place Derby County. Reading slipped up, and it looks like they lost their previous match, which means we've increased our points gap now to 3 points from them. I might sound like a broken record, but this is another must-win match for us. Pretty much every fixture in the remainder of the season is a must-win match if we do want to win the league title. And we're fielding a strong starting 11. Really, the only change I've made is I brought in Enabakari for Costa, and I brought in Gibbs White for Prince. I'm glad that we were able to get some practice playing against the 4-2-3-1 in the first match. That might lead to 3 points in this one. That's a mistake from Derby County. We need to play this right. Enabakari cutting it inside. Can he finish? It is barely going to trickle in. Our finishing has not been great today, but we'll take that goal. And it's Enabakari. Who else would it have been to score the opener for us? He is really a promising prospect. We've just received word that the goal is counted as an own goal, and looking at the replay, I feel like that's a bit harsh on the goalkeeper. Here's some space for Jota. Could this be his chance to finally break the goal drought, or is he going to be unselfish? We went for the unselfish route, and we're going to get a penalty out of that. That's a very interesting call from the referee. I felt like, if anything, that could have been a foul on Enabakari because he basically leaped over the defender. We'll see if they show a replay here. Or if the player even gets carded, but that's a very questionable call. We'll take it though. In a close league race, we need to take any goal scoring chance that we can, and it will be Jota to step up and take it. He'll try to put it off to the right, and we'll see if we can tuck this one away. Okay, I think I'm done taking any penalty kicks with Jota. This guy is cursed. That was a solid outing from us in the first half. We had a little bit of help from the referee, but overall, I still feel like we were the better side. What is this game right now? Deflection after deflection. Rebounds going straight back to the Derby County player. Although it probably should be level, I'm feeling a little bit down to concede that one. We're going to make a change in the midfield. What I'm going to do is swap Ronan and Gibbs-White and then bring on Gero as our left center midfielder. It's a bit unconventional, but Gero has scored some key goals for us this season. We need a key goal right now. Oh, don't tell me it's Gero to score. Oh, that would have been a storybook ending to the match. Gero, the impact substitute. We know how much of an impact he can make. I feel like he's going to get another goal-scoring chance. Connor Ronan, the finesse shot. Can we tap this in, please? Enabakari, what an effort. And he gets his brace in the 82nd minute. Man, these young players on the team, they've got some hops, and they bring some energy that the more experienced players are a bit lacking in. What a goal. We'll now do our best to see out this match. Ronan will be brought off and Prince being brought on. Saiz holding it down at the center defensive mid position. Just 2 minutes of added extra time. And I'm not exactly keen on losing hold of possession. If we can just pass it around the edge of the 18, I would be completely fine with that. But we have an open player here on the right, and Enabakari gets what should be his hat trick, but it's only a brace for him because the first goal counted as an own goal. That was an awesome result, and I'm really happy to see that we could get a few goals on board. That's something that we were struggling with. This formation's very strong defensively, but attacking wise we were lacking in the last couple of episodes. But no surprise here, Enabakari wins man of the match with a 9.6. Going into our final match of the episode against Birmingham City, we have an opportunity to clinch promotion to the Premier League. Right now Middlesbrough have an extra match played and they sit 7 points behind us. If we were to get a win, that'll put us level on matches and 10 points ahead of them. And because there are only 3 matches after this one, the points gap would be just too much. I feel like our squad is ready to step up to the occasion. Fitness levels are looking about as good as they have in this entire episode. I'm feeling confident. We're coming off of a win. All signs point to a victory and promotion. Birmingham City will be a tough opponent. They have some notable players in their starting 11. For example, Jenkinson is a recognizable name. Oh, what a move from Podence. If we can score that one, man, given the circumstances, that could have been one of the better goals of the season. But we're off to a good start. Just 10 minutes in, we already have a goal-scoring chance. We're just too good on the passing right now. Podence is just going to tap that one home. And 15 minutes in, things are looking very positive for us, and promotion is on the horizon. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. Birmingham City answer right back with a well-crafted cross, and they are not going to bow down out of this one. No, Podence, stop it. This is just disgusting from Podence, and if we would have scored that one, he is just pulling out the highlight reel right now and executing all of the skill moves. Let's see if he can do it again here. As we try to find the pass inside. Or get taken out inside the box. No, it's cleared away. Birmingham City not taking any chances. We're level at the break, and it's really anyone's game at this point. If we can just have another moment of brilliance where we can string together a couple of passes, we can get that go-ahead goal and lock up shop defensively. We haven't scored from one of these set-piece tactics in a while. But now might be the time. As Ronan makes the run. We'll try the long shot effort, and it's a good one at that. We'll win a What I was going to say was we'll win a corner kick from it, but we hang on to possession at least. Ronan to find Ndiaye. Now Prince over to Podence. He's just trying to line up his shot correctly. The finesse shot effort is saved from Kushak. Connor Ronan. The finesse shot effort is in 2-1. I'd like to tack on a third goal, but if we can just play well for like another 40 or so minutes, we can hang on for this result. And Ronan, well positioned and some good vision by the rest of the team to find the open man. Clinical finish from Ronan. We're going to make an early change and make sure that we can play well in the midfield. And I'm going to bolster our defense by bringing in a defensive-minded center midfielder in Saiz. No way, does that go in? What an effort from Birmingham City. And I was okay with letting him have a shot from there. He needed to curl that perfectly to get it by Ruddy, and he did just that. Okay, Birmingham City are on a mission, and this striker is just finishing all of his chances. We need to start going all out attack because a draw won't do that much for us. I'm going to take Costa off and bring on Bakari because he's been the one scoring goals, and we're also going to give Cavallero an opportunity to shine at the left wing position. And that is Podence stepping up when we need him to. This is an incredible fixture. Just a goal fest from both sides. 3 goals from each team. 6 goals in total. We'll try to make it a 7th. What a send. To Podence! Oh, that was the perfect ball. We just needed the finish from Daniel Podence. But still, 1 minute plus extra time. We're not done quite yet. All right, at this point, I just want the ref to call for full time because the bounces keep on going Birmingham City's way. Finally, we win hold of possession. And what a match this has been. Fair play to Birmingham City for giving us a run for our money and just trying to climb as much in the table as possible. Let's take a look at these stats. You could argue we were the better side, and had that shot from Podence gone in the 89th minute, that would have been a spectacular way to clinch promotion. But at the end of the day, Podence still does win man of the match with a 9.3 rating. But guys, that'll bring an end to today's episode of the Wolves Career Mode. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And if you're interested, you can follow me on my social links. There's links to those in the description down below. But until next time, this has been Flick. I'll be talking to you guys again soon.